Hello, everybody. Welcome to class. Today we are going to be talking about alcohol, the acceptable drug in society. Now, what is alcohol? Well, alcohol is a depressant. This means that it slows down your central nervous system's functionality. You can expect decreased reaction times, lower social inhibitions, and perhaps some extra courage when drunk. This extra courage is, despite popular belief, not a good thing, as many people do stupid actions while drunk. Now, socially, drinking with friends is a common practice. This is a strange thing to me because there's a lot of stigma around doing drugs that are not nearly as bad, such as weed or even some club drugs. Alcohol is very dangerous. And for a personal life, alcohol is a common coping method for many people. It can help some get through difficult times, but it's never a good thing to rely on. Now, there are many names for alcohol, such as booze, hooch, liquid courage, juice, spirits, cold ones, sauce, giggle water, suds. There are an infinite amount of names for a drink that has been around for a nearly infinite amount of time. Now, the main styles that alcohol comes in is stuff like whiskey, beer, wine, rum, brandy, or vodka. Now, this is of course not a comprehensive list. Stuff like sake is not that popular in the US, but is very much so popular in Japan. Other cultures have other types of drinks. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows how you ingest alcohol. You just simply drink it. Now, alcohol, being a drug, has effects both long and short term. Short term, it can ruin your social life by making you do stupid decisions that can even go so far as to lose you a friend. Physically, it, as mentioned earlier, lowers your inhibitions, making you do foolish things like driving. If you drive while drunk, you can crash and kill yourself or others, ruining countless lives. And emotionally, the effects of stuff like a hangover, while certainly not life changing, certainly ruin your day and make the any pleasure you get out of drinking alcohol simply not worth it. Now, long term is where things get much sadder and much worse. Socially, good people and good influences don't want to don't want to hang around someone who is drunk all the time. You're going to lose a lot of your good relationships, and this will kill any good aspects of your social life. Physically, your liver is going to pay a heavy price for all that drinking, and eventually, you're going to die from that if you keep drinking. And finally, emotionally, like I said earlier, many people use it as a coping method, but this only buries the issue, making it come out later in a much more painful way. Now, this is a extremely sad fact. 5% of all death in the world is caused by alcohol. That's from the World Health Organization. Now, to give an example related to myself of what alcohol could do to my life, I've created a little chart. We have the pre alcohol addiction, alcoholism life, and a post alcoholism life. Starting off with personal health, I'm not the most healthy human being on earth, but I'm certainly not very unhealthy. I eat a lot of meats, a lot of proteins, not much candy. But post addiction, health rapidly deteriorates. You don't have as much money because you're spending all of it on alcohol, and it's a poison. It poisons your body and eventually going to suffer the consequences of it. Socially, I don't have a perfect life, but I do have plenty of friends that I hang out with and we have a good time. If I was an alcoholic, I would start to talk with my friends less and they would start to talk to me less because no one likes hanging around a drunk. I would spend my nights with a bottle instead of with the homies. This would only hurt me more and start a vicious cycle of drinking. And finally, any future aspirations I have. Right now, I'm doing quite well academically with a good GPA and a plan to go to nursing at BSU. But if alcoholism took over my life, Old hobbies start to die out, ambition, aspirations start to die out, and alcohol starts to consume your life. Alright, that is going to be the end of the presentation. Thank you to the World Health Organization for those facts, and thank you for listening.